Hey everybody, Jim here, bringing you round 2 of While the Wulf Sleeps, a Malifaux Vassal tournament. Today with me is my opponent. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm ManiacalCackle, also known as Shanti, and I'll be playing Yanmo 2 today.
Yeah, we agreed to the use of Malifaux Burns content beforehand, so we have the battle of the possibly two of. Oh no, I guess Titania is technically older, but two very old people of Zoraida 2 versus Yanlo 2. Um, the pools and crews and scheme selections and all that jazz will be in the description below, along with a link to the player's packet if you'd like to learn more. And if you want to know more about these titles, and you're watching this before the app is updated, go ahead and check out BiggerHat, which has all of the officially released title content available for your perusal. My opponent is the attacker today, has claimed the bottom left corner, and we now have to place our symbol markers, starting with me, the defender. And 8 inches on the symbols. So, unsurprisingly, we're going to go and hug our deployment zone right here.
I'm going to do the same thing on my bottom bit of my deployment zone.
Mm-hmm.
And back to you.
Alrighty. I think we are going to... Oh, that makes it so I can't go in the building. That would be a silly thing to do. We're going to... I think we will put one right here on this corner of the deployment zone.
I'm gonna match your movements there. Very common for corner symbols.
Yeah, it's... I don't think you get a whole lot of variety on the diagonal deployments.
Yeah.
Now, this is where the variability starts to come in, because you have a lot of models that just flat out don't care about terrain. So I think I'm going to put one here. Yeah, we'll put one there.
Makes sense. And I'm in a similar boat. Your models can get wherever they want to on the board.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to put mine in places that they're easy to defend. I'll just zoom in to make sure that I'm not overlapping my bubbles here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that looks all right. Back to you.
All right, and we're going to see if this gamble plays off. We're going to do the 3-1 split.
Ooh, interesting. So the 3-1 split is a typical thing you want to do for making it easy to defend your symbols. I wasn't really expecting a lot of defense here, but I guess that's what we're going to be seeing. So I'm gonna pop another symbol up here because I kind of want to make it so that you're having to track away from your defended symbols to get to mine. And I think that's placement of symbols done.
I think so. I see you have kindly split your crew into its 2 chunks. And for that reason, I would absolutely... Not now, Bear. Bear had to get his 2 words in. 3 words. We'll go ahead and see where Manos and Yin are deploying.
Okay. So, since these folks are exceptionally good at picking up scheme markers, or strategy markers, I think I do want to put them both somewhere that they can go grab them. Something like this.
Here, buddy.
And something that's just absolutely wild to me is the Soul Porter has a 2-inch engagement range, so he can cover a marker.
Oh yeah, he's got a big stick.
Yeah, which is just, it's so good. But he also can move friendly friendly, so I have to just make sure he can see Manos when he's deploying, because he wants to do useful things with his AP. That is my first group done.
Alrighty. So I have a few models that I'm relatively new to in the Gator and the Grootslang. So bear with me as I double check their cards. Lairs are after deployment. And Gators are just that. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and Mama's going to go there. I'm going to put first mate there. I'm going to put Grootslang back here. I'm going to put a Gator here. I'm going to put a Gator here. I'm going to put a Silurid up here. I'm going to put a Silurid right here. And I'll put a Silurid. Actually, I think we'll put Grootslang here. And we'll put a Silurid up here instead. And the big thing now is I have, after being deployed, what do you say? After this model is deployed, so it's still in my step of the deployment, create 3 50mm concealing severe destructible layer markers anywhere on the friendly table half. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to put one right here. It is technically on my half. We're going to put one right here. And we are going to put one right here. And that will be my deployment.
Oh, with the Restless Spirit here. Toshiro here. Komainu 1, who's going to have Yonlo's Reliquary.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit annoying because I just have to think about activation order because I can't get past the forest. Probably makes sense to have this Komainu go first, so that's alright. Just going to make sure the bases aren't overlapping. And Yonlo now always has to be near the Komainu 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I've given myself slightly awkward unpack with the forest, but I think it's much less awkward than the top unpack would have been for me. So I'm happy with that.
Perfect. I don't have any other shenanigans for the start of the turn. And go ahead and shuffle, 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 and draw my hand.
Oh, it doesn't have the draw 6 feature that I went.
I saw that. Curious, but that's okay.
Okay.
And you are attacker. Would you like to stone for cards?
Nope, no stoning for me.
None for me. Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you as well. Starting the timer and flipping initiative.
Swing.
Aha.
Aha!
Okay, you can choose.
All right. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models. No pass tokens either way. You may go first.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Restless Spirit, who is going to want to make a corpse marker somewhat close to Toshiro, because he can do it within 6 inches of himself, I believe, unless they've updated that. And the Restless Spirit needs a... Sorry, my phone app isn't working, so the computer app is a little bit slow. He needs 5. So he's going to walk, and he's incorporeal, so he just moves through all this stuff. He's going to gain a shielded after that walk, which he'll mark in a moment. He's going to try to make a corpse. That goes off. He's going to place that corpse right over here. Then he's going to focus, and back to you.
Alrighty then. We're going to go ahead and have this Silurid number 2 will activate, and he's going to take the very exciting action of interact to drop a scheme marker, leap, needing a 3. He gets it, and he is going to leap to here, which, as we have established, is a... that's actually a very silly place to go. So, I may be stealth, but you have models that have crazy charges. We'll go ahead and we'll go right here. Oh, wait, no, I did that because I need Zoraida to be able to see the marker and eat it. So we'll go here. And we will drop a scheme marker here. Doot. And we'll move him so he's not phasing into the wall.
And my go?
Yep.
Toshiro has a Whisper, so I'm going to activate him, and he gets to flip a bunch of cards, which is nice. Okay. That's worth considering what I want to do here. Just going to double check my TN, but I'm fairly certain it's a 12 of crows after the nerf. Yeah, so he needs a 12 of crows. So he's going to stone for a crow and attempt to make an Ashigaru out of that corpse marker, which goes off. And I believe it's just summon Ashigaru with slope and to base contact with the target, so it doesn't have to be within 6. So he's going to gain slow. He suffers 2 irreducible damage. You gain a pass token because I've summoned. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 and focus, leaving a nice little path for the Komainu to get through. Back to you.
Very nice. We are going to have Zoraida will go. Her first trick is she is going to put a Witch's Brew onto the first mate. This needs a 7. And we get it with the Mend trigger, so Woo. We'll use the Hemmed condition to mark that he is now the biggest first mate. And then we're going to off the path him. He's going to relent. This needs a 5 to go off. And what do you know? It goes off. I'll declare the built-in trigger, Moth Swarm. There's a 2-inch aura of concealing around the first mate now until the end phase. Specifically for you. You treat it as concealing. And now I discard 2 cards. I discarded 2 and a 3. And I push the first mate 4 inches. Or I move the first mate 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I draw 2 cards. Then we are going to eat the scheme marker that I dropped right here in my line of sight with the Silurid. Nom 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 nom. For Lost Knowledge. And we are going to stone for a tome. Oof. There we go. Cheat it. The tome is the trigger to summon a puppet. We're going to opt to summon an Intrepid Effigy. It will come in within 2 inches. And you gain a pass token because I summoned a model. We're going to put it down here. And I don't draw any cards because of that. Her last trick, she's going to eat this scheme marker with Lost Knowledge. Gets it. And I just draw 2 cards. 1. Hold on. What is it, buddy? They're fighting over a chew I gave them. I have to discard a card, so I'll discard that card. Zoraida has taken 3 actions and her bonus, so at the end of her activation, she will draw a card from Nefarious Pact and discard that card. She's done.
Okay, I'm going to activate Yanlo too. I normally wouldn't activate quite this early, but I have a trigger that I want, which I set up previously with Toshiro, I think. So
Nice.
I'm going to go Final Wishes. Oh, look, it's the trigger I want.
Hey.
A friendly retainer within 6 inches and line of sight without a reliquary upgrade attached may attach a reliquary upgrade. So we're going to give Komainu 2 an upgrade, and I'm thinking I want to give him um, probably Manos' reliquary. Um, then I get to look at the top 5 cards um, and discard anything that doesn't please me. What am I going to try to do this turn? Probably just a couple of obeys, right? So let's get rid of these 3 weak cards. Um, then I'm going to obey Komainu 1, which because it has I get suit satted because it has an upgrade that goes off with the trigger built, which is built in. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which immediately Yanlo teleports to join him. So I'm going to jump up here. And he gains focus from the trigger. Then I'm going to do the same thing to Komainu 2, which goes off. He has the reliquary, so he gets the bonus to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, except not overlapping bases. And he gains focus. And so that's all of Yanlo's AP, but he does have his bonus action, which he's going to use. I think I feel okay moving this Komainu up the board. Do I? No, I'll just use it on myself, which makes a ski marker over here, which I immediately eat to draw a card. Then I have too many cards in my hand, and I discard a card. Back to you.
Excellent. We're going to dirtle a good bit now. We're going to have Silurid number 3 activate. Silurid number 3 is going to leap. Sure does. Goes to here. And then it's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And is done.
Okay, my Ashigaru is going to activate. They have a neat trick here where they can heal off of friendly models, so I'm going to use Vile Reclamation attacking the Restless Spirit who relents. That goes off because it doesn't have a TN. Restless Spirit gets injured, and I get to heal. And then I'm going to just walk up to guard this symbol of authority so it can't be picked up.
Indeed.
And back to you.
Alrighty. I think I would like to go with Silurid number 1, who's going to do the same thing that the other one did. It's going to leap. Sure does. And is going to go to here. And then is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. So that if we're going to be in, we'll be in concealing and stealth and all that jazz.
Very nice. And done.
And done.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Soul Porter. He's going to use his Empower Ancestor to move Manos. Needed a 4. That's unfortunately not enough. So Manos is going to take a 6-inch move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then Yin is going to be targeted by the same ability, needing a 4 once again. And once again, I managed to just miss it.
Yikes.
And now I have to consider if that's really worthwhile. So counting some TNs. I do need that card in the future. I don't think it's actually worthwhile to do that. So that's 2 basic AP. Final Rest can remove corpses and scrap, which I don't need to do. So I am done.
Okay. I am going to have the Intrepid Effigy activate. It is going to use its bonus action, Aura of Courage, needing a 5. It gets it. It now has an Aura of Courage. It is now going to take its 2-inch action to try and push a friendly model. Unfortunately, This is an action that does not have the melee symbol and is at range. So we're going to start by targeting Zoraida. She's going to relent. I require a 6. We get it, and we get it by enough to heal, but she doesn't need to heal. He doesn't need to heal just yet. Zoraida is going to get pushed 1, 2, 3, 4. And the effigy will push towards her and bump into the building, so he doesn't actually go anywhere. And he's going to try and do the same thing to the first mate. First mate, a concealment aura only matters for you. He's going to relent, needs a 6, and gets it. First mate will go 4 inches. And I nudged him. So let's unnudge. And doot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, because of it being all slow and stuff. And I will have the Intrepid push just enough to get him in that 3-inch aura and bump into the wall. And he's also got Zoraida in his aura of courage, and he's done.
Okay. So let's see. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just investigating if I can get to the lair marker to destroy that. So, given the state of the board, Yin has to be really careful of these Bayou Gators because they are surprisingly good at just killing everything that comes near them. I think, okay, let's go ahead and activate Komainu 1. It's going to use its bonus action, which allows it to make a friendly on low within 3 inches take an action. No flipper needed. The friendly on low is going to obey the Komainu 2. Needed a 7. This is why I saved this card from earlier. Komainu 2 gets a focus and gets to walk forward. First mate is there, but I think that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As long as this Komainu can still see it. Oh, actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Then this one's going to go forward. I mean, thinking that first mate hurts a little bit, but I think I'm willing to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get myself up the board a bit. So that was my bonus to obey the other one. One action, and then for my final AP. Oh, sorry, the on-low tags along for this. Within 3 inches. For my final AP, I'm going to pass the Yanlo Reliquary to Komainu 2. Back to you.
I think it is a good enough time to have the Grootslang activate before you eat his lair. And the Grootslang is going to pull up his card. He is going to use Lair to Lair. This requires a 7. He is in base contact with that marker. That is not a 7, but that is. So I will place into base contact with a friendly lair marker, and I cannot take interact this turn. So we're going to go. I think we'll go right here. And now the question. I am unimpeded, so by being in the terrain I get a free ambush. I cannot charge the Ashigaru because they are extended reach models. I can charge the Komainu, but they're armor 2 with healthy amounts of wounds. And there's a Manos right there. That said, I do have some pesky attacks, and if I stay at the maximum range on you, then you're probably not going to be able to do as much to me as you'd like. So, yeah. Grootslang is going to ambush for free. 1, 2, 3. And then is going to make a charge action at the Komainu. And you are move 7 now.
With positive flips.
With positive flips. Heavens to Betsy. So we're just going to go ahead and charge you at the 1-inch range then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop to there. I have 5 moves, so that was just about 5. And we are going to use our Deadly Claws on you. Stat 6 versus defense.
Okay, I've got a positive because I have the reliquary, so I have a 14.
You have a 14. I will go to a 19 with Mutilate.
19 with Mutilate. Oh, that's really good. 14 to a 19 is still going to be a minus flip, so I think that's acceptable. You can have it.
Swing. Oh, dear. That'll be 5 damage, so 3 after armor. And you gain
that's
slow.
Real bad for me. Okay.
The slang is done.
Okay. Normally I would have been a bit sillier with having this Komainu here, but now I'm thinking I just probably need to respond to what's happened here. So I'm going to activate the Komainu, the Manos reliquary. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Penetrating Stench. You are engaging Grootslang. You must discard a card or gain stunned.
I think it's worth discarding a card here. And I heal 1 from Manos's reliquary. Then I'm going to just take a focused attack against the Grootslang.
No!
So I'm on 3 cards, take the highest.
Oh boy, I'm at 17.
I am also at 17. Do you wish to cheat?
I do not.
Okay, so the question is this worth cheating higher so that I can do a straight flip on the damage flip? All I have to do is hit you for 5 twice and you die, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is a bit bold, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 1 higher. Get that straight flip on the damage flip.
Oh, no! Oh, those jokers.
So funny. Okay. All right. Well, so that's my AP. I'm going to tell Yanlo to obey the Komainu too. He needs a 7. Goes off. It has the built-in trigger thanks to the reliquary, so I gain the focus, and then I'm going to attempt to disengage.
I will attempt to keep you there. And since I'm wicked, I do damage with my disengages.
Yeah, so you can either try to keep me there, or you can do damage or the slow attack. However, I'm already slow, so the slow attack doesn't do anything.
So that is true. Yeah, we will go ahead and try Deadly Claws on you again. Why not?
Okay, I'll use focus this time to defend against it.
All right.
So I've got 3 cards. So I have a 15.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I will cheat to a 16 with Mutilate again.
Oh, so that's going to be +1 damage?
It will be +1 damage.
Well, this activation has not gone well for me. Okay, so 16. What else do I really need to accomplish? I think I'm comfortable cheating the red Joker.
Oh boy.
And keeping that Komainu alive.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Yanlo wants to place probably right here, so he can still... Now, he's protected by the concealing, but he can see and attack the Grootslang.
Absolutely.
Cool. And that is unfortunately the Komainu done because it was slow, so it doesn't get as much action as I'd like it to.
Yeah.
Back to you.
Well, I just have a couple of gators and a first mate. I'm going to leave the first mate for a minute.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah, continue.
Nope, all good. Bayou Gator is going to activate. And Gator number 1. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And is going to focus. And you know what? I'll even throw a card in and go 1, 2, 3 with ambush. Gator 1's done.
Okay, Yin's gonna fly 6 inches, and then I think just fly another 6 inches seems quite reasonable. Yeah.
Okay.
Back to you.
All right. We'll have other Gator go. Other Gator is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is now concealing. It will now 1, 2, 3 ambush and focus. That is burning. Oh no. There we go. Haha. I just have first mate left.
Okay, so Manos has to consider like this thing, but that puts a whole lot of pressure on me to go first with him because those gators can rip him apart reasonably fast.
Mm-hmm.
So first thing Manos is going to do is he's going to ping himself.
Mm-hmm.
Is penetrating stench if I start engaging you, or if it's
Yes.
you're engaging me?
You are engaging me.
Okay. Well, I really don't like stun on him, so let's see what we want to do here. I probably want to walk and then a leap. I think. Yeah, so I'll attempt to leap, pinging myself. Thankfully, that goes off, even with the trigger, actually.
Hey.
So I could come over here and stab Grootslang potentially, which would just be really funny. And it helps protect my Komainu. But I'm keeping my eye on the prize with these.
Oh no! Go after the Grootslang, please.
Yeah, I'd rather be a bit. I think charging here, being in base contact with the symbol, is not terrible because also Manos is difficult to charge, so this kind of works okay. So I walk, I leap, and I charge. And do I ping myself again? I think I do. And I'll take a swing at this gator.
That gator will spend focus defensively.
Yes, I'm taking a ram for this ping. I've got a 16.
Oh dear. And you have one card in hand.
Yep.
I am defense 5, so I will cheat for an 18.
18, cool. You can have it.
Alrighty.
Back to you.
All right. You're activated out. Is that correct?
I'm activated out, yeah.
All right. So we'll have first mate go, and first mate is going to walk 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to leap, and when he does, he's going to stone for a ram.
Oh, that's rude.
And he gets the ram. But we're going to cheat the 4 of masks in so that we get the sudden strike trigger with the ram.
Yep.
And we're just going to plop right there. Hey, buddy. And free attack on you, stat 7 versus defense.
Very nice.
Oh, no.
I've got a 16.
I miss. I will go ahead and swing a second time because I only walked. Oh, no.
I have a 9.
I have a 9.
Oh, well, I'd rather you not hit me, so I'll cheat this.
Okay. All right, well, that's the first mate done. He did cheat on his activation, so he draws a card. And I think that's the end of the turn. So we clear out.
Yeah, seems right to me.
Right.
My shielded and injured fall off. Cleared move. Shuffling deck.
And I will keep the 1 card in my hand.
I'm happy with my hand.
I am happy with my hand.
Initiative flipping.
Swing. I have a 6. We have equal
4.
pass tokens.
I feel like, let's see what I can do here.
Excuse me.
So I foolishly didn't position myself to be able to go grab the other symbol of the single leap, which is pretty bad. What I can do, of course, is I could just kill these gators, which I think feels pretty good. if I go first. So I'm going to cheat to a 13 that's going to become a 14.
Well, I am going to cheat to a 14. It's going to become a 15 to go first.
Oh, very nice.
And I think what we're going to do to start is we both lose pass tokens. And I'm going to start with the Intrepid Effigy. The Effigy is going to do his bonus action.
Oh, and sorry, this corpse from last turn should have been removed, so I'll remove that now.
Ah, yes.
I don't just get free corpses everywhere.
We do have a aura of courage. He is going to drop a scheme marker where Zoraida can see it. And then he is going to push Zoraida. She's going to relent. This needs a 6. That will fail, and that's fine. He is then going to discard a card to accomplice activate into Zoraida. Zoraida's first trick is going to be putting Witch's Brew on first mate. Needs a 7. She gets it with the trigger to do it on another Swamp Fiend. She'll do it on Silurid number 2 because he's there. They are both now Witch's Brood. That's her bonus. She is going to now target Manos with bumps and boils. Stat 6 versus your willpower. Range 8.
Is this concealing? I don't think so, right?
No.
Did it?
No, that is a window.
Cool.
So stat 6 versus your willpower.
Excellent. I believe I'm stat 6 with the red joker.
Hey, that'll miss. We are going to go ahead and do it again. So stat 6 versus your willpower. Second action. I have a 7.
I have a 12.
I will go to an 18.
And what's the damage track?
135. And it gives you stunned. And I have the Guppify trigger, which is execute, but I turn you into a Gup if you don't pay the cost.
I think I just accepted and stone to put you on a minus, right? Yeah, I'm going to stone to put you on a minus.
Okay. I'll declare Guppify. And...
Okay.
Okay, that's silly.
Do I stone this or do I accept death? You have 1 more AP, is that correct?
I do.
And you get what, +1 damage if I'm stunned?
No, if you're stunned, I get to look at the top 2 cards of either Fate deck and put them back in any order.
Okay, I am going to stone the damage. And so I take, instead of 5, I take 3.
You do?
Yep.
For my last trick, I'm going to eat this scheme marker with Lost Knowledge. And I get it, but I am going to cheat and Seal Fate. I will draw 2 cards, and I will nominate... your Soul Porter has to activate next.
Seems good.
And she is done. At the end of her activation, I draw a card from Nefarious Pact.
Very nice. That's pretty scary. Okay, well, so my Soul Porter is going to activate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure... Oh, and he's insignificant, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure he doesn't really want to do anything other than guard symbols. So with his move 6, he could move to here, which is not enough to guard that one. So he could walk twice, which given the current board state feels pretty reasonable. Although first mate could then come around and capture this next turn. So I think actually he's just going to chill where he is and focus. Back to you.
Okay. I'm going to go back and look at Manos' card. So Manos is defense 5, willpower 6. So we're going to activate the first mate. And the first mate is going to start by bonking Manos with his stat 7 anchor.
Cool.
Swing. I have an 11.
I have a 14.
A 14, you say. I will go to a 15.
I will go to a 16.
16, great. I am going to swing on you a second time.
Cool.
And I have a 17.
I have a 17 as well.
Care to cheat? Do you care to cheat? Oh no, did I lose connection?
Uh,
I don't think I lost connection. I think I hear you.
oh, so you can hear me?
I can. There you are.
Okay, good. Yeah, I was saying no cheating.
Okay, I will not declare a pouncing strike. 3 cards, pick the worst. That'll be week of 2.
And you have how much AP after this?
I have my leap attack.
I think I can. Oh, can you hear me?
There you are. Yes.
So I stoned and took nothing?
Ah, okay. I don't think I saw that flip. Hold on. Let me double check. Ah, I lost connection to the server. We're going to pause recording real quick. All right, and we're back. Situation has been resolved. We have one more action from the first mate. First mate is going to attempt to leap, and he's going to eat a stone for a mask. Well, he gets it, but we're going to cheat in the ram for sudden strike, and we're going to put him right here with the leap so that you are not able to punch either of my gators.
Because currently I'm engaging your gator, so you have to block line of sight if you don't want me to.
Yeah, the intent is to do so.
Okay, excellent.
Let me zoom in just to make sure I am doing that.
The penetrating stench, I believe.
I'm sorry?
That will disrupt penetrating stench.
It certainly shall, but you were already stunned, so forcing a single discard seems less useful to me. Fit height. There we go. Okay, we're there, and here's our last attack. Swing. There it is. That's the 20 I was looking for.
That's real good. Damn. Okay. Well, I've got an 18.
Yeah, so negative twist.
Yep.
Swing, and that's a week of 2.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need to stun that. And by activation,
I will draw a card from Showboat, and the first mate is done.
Okay, so I could retreat with Manos and try to live, which frankly, is worth serious consideration here because I can always pick up that symbol later. Oh, so first off, he regens and he has to discard a card to penetrating stench.
He does not. First mate is not stinky.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yes.
I saw nothing.
Yeah, excellent. So that's one option. Another option is to run really deep into your base, because then I'm still threatening symbols. But then the Grootslang can just teleport back home. Oh no, it can. It would be really awkward for it to teleport back home. So then I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gators can't actually. Oh wait, so they could ambush, walk, attack. Okay, so if I position here, the gators are both going to come eat me alive, which doesn't sound pleasant. So I think probably the smart thing to do here is recognize that I was too aggressive, and pull off the. Oh, can the gator even get to me if I just go pick up this symbol though? He'd have to walk all the way around, which seems really bad for him. Okay, Manos is going to attempt to leap. And he needs a 5 of masks, if I'm not mistaken. But I will just double check that. Yeah, 5 of masks, attempting to leap. That fails, but this goes off.
Mm-hmm.
The other downside is he's going to be stunned if I move to here.
He is.
So if I break line of sight with Zoraida, she can't stun me, is that correct?
That is correct. She must see you to keep the stun on you.
Oops. Okay, so what if I go here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a bit too close to the gator. Okay, so I'm gonna leap and walk to there, and stun's gonna fall off because she can't see me.
All right. Seems
Here we
reasonable.
go.
Okay, so how do we want to do this? I'm going to take a quick look at something. I am going to make a bold choice, and I will activate the Grootslang.
Nice.
The Grootslang is going to pull up his card, because again, still figuring out what he likes to do. He is not engaged. I'm going to put up an aura here.
That's correct.
He is going to discard a card to ambush. 1, 2, and be just outside of the Komainu's engagement.
Makes sense to me.
And we're going to declare a charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to hit Yun low.
Because his movement is real terrible.
It is.
Well, I'll just take the hit with the Komainu.
Okay. So I am declaring him as the target, and I have to declare the action as well. So it is the Barbed Tongue. This is stat 6 versus your move.
Okay, yeah, so I am going to take the Komainu. It does suffer from forest, so maybe I don't want to do that too deep into the forest. In fact, do I just move to something like... I think I just move myself to here. So I'm now engaging you with the Komainu, and then because the Komainu moved, I get a move Yan low. So he's going to pop over here where you can't hurt him anymore.
That is true. But I still get to lick your Robo-Dog.
That's correct. Doesn't want to use focus? I don't think so. Let's just use this.
All right.
I have a 14 if it's moved.
I am currently on a 11. And let's see. What do we have that's interesting? I think this is interesting enough. Do I actually think that, or am I just telling a fib? Yeah, it's interesting. Let's do it. We will go to a 17 versus your move.
Cool. And this is going to give me slow as well.
This gives you
with infect.
Yeah, this is slow and infect. On top of a 1, 2, 3 damage flip.
I think I'd rather not. In fact, poison conditions are quite good against me, so I'm going to cheat to an 18.
Okay. That is fair, but I will now hit you with my last AAP of my Deadly Claws. Have to go after you, so that's what we're going to do.
I'll use my focus for 3 cards.
That is an 18 with the Slink Away trigger, which I think I shall declare.
Oh, pretty good. Okay, I have a 15.
All right, so I just said it out loud, 18. So negative twist.
Yep.
All right. Bloop. That is weak of 2.
So I take 1.
Yep. And then I place next to the closest lair marker. And I think... All right.
You can just do
that
something like
12,
5. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that one's closer.
Yep. So we're just going to go ahead and plop right there. Hey there, Manos. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. I mean, I've had a little bit of a rough day, but okay. So you've got your 2 gators, you've got your Silurid, which are potentially a threat, and that's it.
That's it. Is my Silurid and my gators.
Okay, so Yanlo likes to do useful things here. I mean, there's definitely an argument to send the Komainu in, except I think I miscalculated, and So can I stand in base contact with this symbol without being engaged by the first mate?
Let's find out.
Um,
You
so like,
absolutely can.
okay, cool. So there's a strong argument. Oh, and that's perfect distance to move there as well. So there's a strong argument to like this is possibly my last chance to symbol this turn. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really care if the Komainu dies afterwards, so that seems fine. Um, okay, so I am going to have Yanlo attempt to obey me.
Mm-hmm.
Needed a 4. Unfortunately, I'm going to use my last high card.
Oh
So
boy.
I'm going to move over here, uh, gain a focus. Oh, and sorry, I regen from Manos. It's Reliquary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's going to happen. Then I walk, pick up the symbol. It's long
Yes,
story
indeed.
short. And Yanlo comes along on each walk, ending up in a final position, probably just far back as possible, right? Um,
Mm.
and that's over to you.
Okay. What do we want to do with this information? I think I am going to. Now, my understanding is, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that the only way to have a 30 millimeter block a 30 millimeter is to be exactly on the opposite side of it. Is that correct?
Yes, unless you use terrain or something else. But like, yeah, if
Mm-hmm.
there's 30 to 30 looking at each other, you
Okay.
need things exactly aligned.
And the reason I bring that up is you are ever so slightly offset from the edge of the symbol, which means that I cannot place a Silurid here for gaining
Oh,
thingy
symbols
bobs.
don't block line of sight anyway.
No, so they don't. Um, Good to recall. I had forgotten. Well, let's see what we can do to score a point this game. I think I will start with Gator the First. Mr. Gator the First is going to go 1, 2, 3 with an ambush that he gets for free. Actually, we're gonna okay. We're ambush for free. 1, 2. Oh, that's going over his base. 2, 3. There we go. And then walk. Do. And then charge. Do. And we're going to attack the Komainu.
Very sweet.
Because that's what
I'm gonna
gators are
use
for.
my focus.
Yeah. Stat 5 against your defense.
Wow, that did not go well. I have a 12.
I have a 15, and I am showing built-in puncture. 15 to
Okay,
12, so it'd be straight flip.
that's correct.
That's Black Joker.
Well, that's what each Black Joker is straight flip now.
Yeah. And you know what? I think I am okay keeping it there. Gator's done.
Excellent. Yanlo could get me some card draw here. He could also transfer to the Komainu one and like run across the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually, I kind of like the idea of just abandoning your Grootslang there and not giving you teleport options. And going and messing with those Silurid seems cool.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens if I do that. And also then the Gator has trouble. So I can do this so that I end up within 6 inches of the Komainu. The only problem is there's quite a decent chance that everything just fails.
You still
So
have that
what if,
look at the top card of your deck thing.
yeah, but I do have to flip for that to succeed as well.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
so if I end up here, okay, that seems quite reasonable. Although I may lose Yanlo next turn because what do you have? You have a Bayou Gator left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Yanlo wants to use his bonus action to move this Komainu.
Mhm.
And it's within 6 of there, and so then I teleport to my new location.
Mhm.
Then I'm going to use my back the deck ability, which needs a 4. I'm not going to bother stoning for a suit because, yep, that's fine. Then I'm going to obey. Oh, sorry. Am I engaged by the gator here?
No, you are
Could I
not.
do that?
Gators are a 0-inch engage.
Oh, that's glorious. Okay.
Mhm.
Um. Okay. Well, that didn't work, so I'm going to attempt to obey the Komainu. Oh, that worked. Oh, that's
Hey,
glorious. Okay, so Komainu is going to gain focus, take an action. It's going to pass the reliquary to Komainu 1. Um,
what?
so he's going to get the reliquary now. But I don't have to move yet, which is great. Because so that's 2 AP. Do I just obey the other Komainu? The problem is if I obey the other Komainu, I do have to move once I do that, unless...
Mhm.
Can he just Breath of Fire someone? No. Okay, let's just shoot somebody. Yanlo is going to shoot Gator 1.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so this... what's your... It's against defense or willpower. Which one's lower?
Willpower. Willpower is 4.
Okay, I'm going to hit your willpower.
Not my willpower.
Yeah,
I've got a 10.
I have an 8, so that's a miss. Then end of his activation, he's going to eat this lair marker and this ski marker and draw 2 cards.
There you go.
Back to you.
All right. Well, might as well. Gator number 2 is going to activate. He's going to go ambush 1, 2, 3, and he's going to charge Jan low. And he's going to spend focus to bite ya.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't do take the hit range, so that's unfortunate. I have a 14.
Well, no, I think you have to be because you're within take the hit range of Komainu 2.
No, because it's he has to place within 3 inches, but take the hit is 2 inches.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Swing with the focus. I have a 12.
My 14, so it's currently a miss.
Uh-huh. Um. Oh, what the heck. I'll meet you at 14.
What other threat? I don't think you have too many big threats this turn. I don't want to force through any damage, so I'm going to cheat to a 16 to make it miss.
Okay. And I will not flurry at this time.
Cool. You have 1 more AP, though, do you? Because you just charged.
I do. Bite. Again.
Cool.
Aha!
So I have an 8.
I have a 6. So that will fail. Gator
Awesome.
is done.
All right. I mean, Komainu 1 definitely has to at least consider going and bashing around some Silurids, right? But I think I'd rather wait until you're actually, like, on my side of the table. So let's see how that goes. So let's go with the Ashigaru 1. It's going to focus. It's going to attack the Restless Spirit to heal off of it. Goes off. Restless Spirit gains injured. Ashigaru 1 heals. And then he could put down a ski marker just to send mixed signals. And Yanlo can pick it up later. And he is going to teleport over there. So I think I'm going to drop a ski marker over here.
That's reasonable.
Because the only way that benefits you... Oh, I guess First Mate can free loot it. But that's all right. I'm going to drop it there. Hope it doesn't bite me. And I focus. Did I focus last time? No. I've already marked the focus. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, your activation.
Nope, it's all good. All right. Let's see. You have Restless, Toshiro, and Yin left, and Komainu.
And Komainu 1.
And I have my Silurid. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the easy thing and not die. And I will have Silurid number 1 go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and leap. And fail the leap. And then we're just going to focus.
Good. Okay. Restless Spirit has to go first, right? So Restless Spirit is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gives shielded to Toshiro.
Mm-hmm.
Then do I just focus again? No, I think I want to do this thing or move for my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to attempt to make a corpse. Goes off. Within 2, and it has to be within 6 of Toshiro, so that's fine. So we'll just. Oh, actually. Yeah, that seems good. Cool. So he walked twice, so he dropped a corpse, and he's done.
Okay. I think I want. That was Silurid number 3 that moved. We'll have Silurid number 1 go. Silurid number 1's going to try and leap. And he does! And he is going to ribbit over here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And he's going to concentrate and hide behind this box.
And then I'll go with Toshiro.
Mm-hmm.
Whisper. Cool. Foul mouth motivation has to be an other friendly only. That's annoying. It's range 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so because where I ultimately want to end up is here. So if I'm going to walk over to Komainu 1. I'm going to do the friendly thing of foul mouth. Oh wait. Whoops. I want to be. Oh fuck. This may not work out, but we'll see. So what we want to do is this. I'm going to attempt to heal the Komainu. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to stack it this direction, actually.
There you go.
I'm going to attempt to heal it. Goes off, heals it for 1. It's going to gain a focus. Then he's going to walk. Oh, he's only moved 5, so he can't move nearly as far as I thought he could anyway. So that's silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He doesn't quite make it to where I wanted to. So he's not actually guarding this symbol for next turn, which is really bad news bears. But oh well. Back to you.
Well, to be fair, like in interest of things, I'm going to have to take some serious injured if I want to get over there with that Silurid. So, although I guess I could just walk into your Ashigar's engagement, leap over, and grab it. If I win initiative next turn.
Not ideal.
Yeah. Well, I only have a Silurid left, and he's got buffs on his stats, so let's see about ending a Manos, I guess. He's going to be move 6 now because he has the Witch's Brew. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And Yanlo has no engagement range, is that correct?
That's correct.
All right. Oh, but I cannot...
I do have extended reach.
You have extended reach. Well, well, if that's the case, instead of that, we're going to try and kill this Komainu.
Seems reasonable.
And Cur Leap. We are not Cur Leaping, so what the heck? I'll go ahead and cheat in my last card. And
cool.
I'll go right here. And I will just attack you a couple of times. Cool. Stat 6 against your defense.
Cool. I'll use my focus.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a... Dang it. 16.
I have a 17. And make sure I did that right. Yes, 17. No trigger to declare. Negative twist. That is weak of 2.
Cool, take 1.
And second swing. Swing. I have a 10.
14.
Okay, that will miss. And I have no more models to activate.
So that's my table. Okay, well, pretty sure. So Komainu 1 has the Yanlo Reliquary, so that's good, so it can do some stuff. So I'm pretty sure I want to do something like... Now the question is, do I Breath of Fire you, or do I charge you? I'm pretty sure I charge you, right?
That would be mean.
The other thing I could do is I could go here, try to do the Obey, which doesn't seem great, because then you just charge away. Okay. So Yanlo comes along for the ride, like a balloon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to take a focused attack. And where do I want to put Yanlo? I think I want to put Yanlo up here so we can just see. Oh, he can't see the Silurid anyway if he places there, can he?
Right, because of the way shadow works. Because it's weird.
Yeah, so maybe I'll just put him there.
Okay.
So then at least you can't see me either.
I am going to spend focus.
Me as well.
Yeah.
Use the focused attack. Ooh, nice.
I have 18.
I also have 18, so that's going to be a minus flip. And I had a mask, so no trigger. Weak of 2.
Takes 2, and a butterfly jump.
I'll tell Yanlo to obey, or yeah, so I'll make Yanlo take an action. Does Yanlo want to shoot you, or does he want to obey the Komainu? I'm pretty sure he just wants to shoot you, right? That seems better.
They are, I think, identical phi's either way.
Okay, so yeah, I'll make Yanlo shoot you because he's within 3, which is why I did it this way. Although the Komainu would get extra focus, and he burns. Oh no, sorry. I'm going to obey the Komainu to do it. Fuck. Okay. So Komainu gets a focus, which he immediately uses on Breath of Fire.
Yeah. You do in fact hit. I am at a 7.
I have a 17 against your defense, so that would be a straight flip, becomes a positive from the focus. And do I have any built-in triggers? It doesn't even have triggers. Okay. So moderate of 3 plus a burning, which is indeed why I decided to do it this way.
Yep.
Cool.
And I will go this way. I think either way Yanlo gets to eat my corpse, so I'm just going to go...
it is at the end of Yanlo's activation, so your placement doesn't fit where I have to end, at least.
I'll go there. Cool. Makes it a little bit harder for you. But, yeah, okay. That's Komainu.
Oh, and I'll delete the other one. And I think it's my table. Have you done everything?
It is. You just have Yin left, I believe.
Yeah, okay, so I've done my thing. I mean, it's certainly tempting to go attack a gator. The problem is, your gators will kill me in, like, a single activation.
If they're alive.
Ruthless. Yeah. Well, yeah, Yin can't kill you is the issue. So, what if I was to do something like get within 6 of this symbol? Feels pretty good. Is that legal? No.
Okay. Oh, that'd be great. Just casually put your...
to check, right? My models can teleport anywhere on the board, honest. Okay, so I should be able to just walk twice to the 12-inch position, right?
I think so. I think you're good there.
A little bit short, just in case.
Yeah.
And then I am going to Dark Bargain myself.
Yes.
Like 80% certain that goes off. That'd be very wild if 6 wasn't enough. I'm pretty sure I need a 4. And now I need to place this carefully. Yeah, I need a 5. So this needs to be such that... Oh, it can't be within 3, but if I move a model there, model will be within 3. Okay. So I'm now threatening Outflank and spread them out.
You are.
And that's... Oh, and I take a damage. So
You do.
There shouldn't be GD there. And that's end of the turn, I think.
That is. I lose my poor Silurid number 1. Bloop.
I lose shielded and my injured again.
And I lose my Witch's Brew. Doop. Doop. And...
one thing I didn't account for is the Grootslang's huge range, so that was real stupid.
I believe that you're trying to psyop me here, and you actually did account for it. But
maybe. What it is actually is that I'm pretty good at recovering from my own mistakes, so I already have a plan for how to deal with it.
Okay.
But
you will get the strategy this turn. I will not.
6. Oh yeah, so let's mark that over here.
I do not reveal either of my schemes yet.
Cool.
And
I do not wish to stone.
All right. Neither do I. Make this turn 3. And here we go. I have the Ocho.
I don't like the Ocho, so I'm going to go D-Ace for 10.
Ooh. I think I will, in fact, at this time say, yes, you do. And I will not cheat.
All right, so I don't need... Oh, sorry?
I'm just doing some quick mental maths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models for you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 models to me. Does that make sense?
No, you've only summoned once. You should only have 8, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have 8. I think I counted a Silurid twice or something.
Okay.
So I will have a pass token.
All right. So I'm pretty sure what I got to do here is like activate Manos. That's not a legal leap position. Oh no.
And that is within 2 inches of Grootslang.
So like, what I could do is I could walk, I could leap to here and interact, which feels so bad. Oh my god.
It's fine.
I mean, I can definitely see an argument to just activate. I don't think my stuff's in imminent danger. I actually have several pathways to success here. What is in imminent danger is Komainu 2. So I think I need to activate it. And then it can also just tie up your whole squad. Who has Penetrating Stench? Does Silurid have Penetrating Stench?
No, they are not stinky. Only the Gators are stinky. And the Grootslang.
All right. So I'm going to activate the Komainu. And then I just need to start getting burning out on your models. So I am going to focus, and I am going to... Wait, do I even need to focus, or do I just attack twice? Oh, it only has blast on moderates, so... yeah, I'll focus, and I will blast... Will I? No, I think I'd rather just go Breath of Fire, no focus, Gator 1. Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah! Red Joker.
I'm so glad I didn't focus.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, next, let's pounce on chest. Are the Gators size 1 or size 2?
Gators are, in fact... That is an excellent question, and I am only stalling for time as the app loads. Size 2.
Okay. What the hell? I will use Pounce on Chest against Gator number 1. It's an attack against your size. I have an 8.
I have a 6. You have pounced on my chest.
Okay, so you're going to get injured 1, and I get to jump over here. So instead of being engaged by the Silurid, I'm engaged by the Gator, which I think is slightly better, I guess. Let's position such that I am engaging both of them, because then the Gator can't go kill my important stuff. And I will Breath of Fire Gator 1 once again.
All right. Yeah.
Against your injured.
I am at a mighty 15.
So I have a 17. So I have a minus flip.
Yep, I am not cheating.
Cool. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. The moderate 3, so everyone here is going to take Well, Gator 1 takes 3 in a burning. First mate takes 2 in a burning. Gator 2 takes 2 in a burning.
2 in a burning. First mate's going to throw a stone here.
Yeah, that's sensible, because if he doesn't take the damage, which he did not, he doesn't take the burning.
Yeah. Alrighty.
That was possibly really stupid way I did that, but oh well. That's right. That's what I did. Your activation.
That is what you did. All right. I think I would like to have. I think I need Zoraida to do some stuff. So we're going to activate Zoraida. Her first trick is she's going to put Witch's Brew on Gator number 1.
Rude.
She gets it, but she is going to cheat in the 7 of Rams for the Mend trigger. So
Oh, that's good.
Gator heals 2 and is now a big Gator. We're going to start our first action.
I'm sorry. Brown, or I'm going to mark that with a glow if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're marking it with the thing. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me. Sorry. Continue.
We're going to off the path Silurid number 2, who's going to relent. We will get it. And do I have a mask trigger? I do not. We are going to throw in this 10 of Tomes for the draw out secrets trigger. And we're going to discard this card and this card to move the Silurid 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then draw 2 cards. And then we drop a scheme marker next to him. We'll drop it such that it should be still within 8 of Z.
Yep.
She's going to eat that with Lost Knowledge. She gets it. And we're just going to go ahead, I think, and draw the cards here.
Wild.
Do I have... Seal Fate needs a 5, if I want to go for it. And I do. So I will cheat in the Seal Fate trigger. So I will nominate that you must activate Toshiro next.
Oh.
And then we're going to take a walk like a plebeian. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to Moth Witch, discarding 1 card and 2 card. So 2 other Swamp Fiends in play get to take a walk action. Grootslang is going to take a walk action.
Really
1, 2, just to there. So he's blocking off that marker. And Silurid number 2 is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there.
That's so rude.
It is. At the end of her activation, she draws a card from Nefarious Pact. Zoraida is done.
Okay, well, I'm going to activate Toshiro because
You
it
have
feels
to.
pretty non-negotiable, which means I get to whisper.
Mhm.
And thank goodness. Oh my goodness, that's so good for me. Okay, how do I want to do this? Since I, of course, am going to, you've maneuvered so that you can pick up a symbol, so I'm going to maneuver to block that symbol. And so I'm going to want to start by, I'm going to summon an Ashigaru. Then I'm going to have 2 AP left, which I'm going to use to guard the other symbol. And then, so if I have another AP, yeah, we'll use Commander's Daimyo's Gift. Okay, yeah, that all seems reasonable. Okay, I'm going to use my last stone to try to summon Ashigaru, adding a crows to this. So
Oh my
that's
gosh,
going to go off.
it worked.
Yeah, comes in all injured and thankfully positioned adequately for protecting this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to Daimyo's Gift him.
Mm-hmm.
Has to be a minion, so yep, that goes off. So he's going to gain focus and he gets to move 3, which I don't think it matters too much, but just in case, let's move him a little bit backwards. This corpse mark is also gone. And then I'm going to walk into position here, so I'm body blocking this symbol as well.
Okay.
So that's all 4 symbols locked down now, and it's back to you.
Okay.
Oh, and sorry, you gain a pass token.
I do. I think I have to go with Silurid number 2.
Although, you already gained your pass token. That's why it says 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And the intent is currently, my only hope is to place in that orange glow, I think.
Although, again, those don't block line of sight, so that doesn't
Uh,
work.
Fiddle me timbers. I keep forgetting that.
You can activate something else then if you
I
like.
shall, I think. I appreciate that. I think what I will start with is... Let's start cutting down your ability to get my symbols as well. And... yeah. We'll have First Mate activate. And he's going to go 1, 2, to there. Just to be a leap away from Manos. And we're going to go ahead and throw a stone for a ram.
Oh.
So our last stone for a ram. We'll cheat in the 6 of masks for the leap with Sudden Strike. Doot. We'll go right there. And we'll Sudden Strike Manos. Stat 6, unfortunately. So, normal.
16.
I have a 15. That'll miss. And I'll swing with my last AP. That is an 8, showing crit strike.
13.
How does an 18 with crit strike sound?
That sounds real rude, so this is going to kill me. Yep, you can have it.
All right, negative twist.
Yeah, 13 to 18 is negative.
All right, no black jokers, please. I'll take it.
Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed.
You already have Manos' reliquary out, so Yin doesn't get it. And First Mate draws a card because of Showboat. And he's done.
Okay. There's certainly something to be said for... Maybe the Komainu just charges over that layer marker. Although I do like your Grootslang just being hugely isolated from the board and like your entire team being packed in there feels great to me. So there's that Silurid over there that I have to deal with at some point. What's that? Consider. Don't have that. Okay, so if I was to go 1 inch, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it makes... Oh, I'm not within destructive range of that. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. Do I just stall here then? That's certainly a possibility. The other thing I can consider is I could go with Yin and just work on getting those gators down. The less models you have on the table, the less you can do. Although Yin's in a really good position. If Grootslang wants to abandon Yin, or abandon the symbol to attack Yin, that feels pretty good. The other thing is, if I fly up here, that's just like massive headache for you to actually come attack me. Mm-hmm. Although the Grootslang can come charge me.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. Bill that will potentially kill a gator this turn. I do like the idea of that. So yeah, Yin's going to fly somewhere and then charge the gator.
Okay. Now...
is that how I want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2... Feels pretty bad. Maybe I actually want to do something like charge you here. Because... yeah, okay, I'm going to charge you there.
Mm-hmm. Alright, which gator would you like to hit?
Well, there is one that's injured, but then he has +1 stat. So, okay, I'll hit Gator 2.
Okay.
Minimum damage is enough to kill you.
Whee! If this is this defense? I forget.
Defense.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm at a 17.
17. I'm going to cheat to a 17 as well.
Okay. I will not cheat.
Double minus. I don't want to declare you coming with me because I don't want to end in base contact with you. So you're going to take 2 damage.
And poison?
No,
Okay.
it doesn't have anything else. Then I am going to Dark Bargain myself.
Oh no!
If there was something I had to Dark Bargain this turn, that's what I wanted it to be. So you go.
Alrighty. I think we're going to have the Intrepid FSG go.
Yep.
Can't get to assist Gator 1 in time, sadly. But we can go ahead and walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can drop a scheme marker. And let's go ahead and put up that aura of courage. We are courageous. He's done.
Excellent. I think I'd rather see what you're doing to develop the board, right? So Ashigaru is going to use his... Oh, should be slow, for one thing. Sorry. He's going to use his bonus action on the Restless Spirit. Goes off. Injured and healing. And then he's going to focus. And then he's done. Thank you.
Yes. We are going to go with Gator number 1. Gator number 1 is going to try and bite the Komainu. So, stat 6.
Yeah.
I have a 13.
Oh, do I have a reliquary, don't I? So
You
this
do.
should be a positive. Okay, I've got a 17.
Alright, that'll miss. I'll bite you again.
Okay, 18 this time.
That'll miss. This time, I will discard a card to flurry. Yeah. I've got a 7.
11.
Yeah. We will go to a 15.
15 against my 11, so you got a minus. Yeah, you can have it. Oh, no, you'll be a straight. Or you've got double puncture.
Oh, double puncture. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
All right.
So.
And that'll be Severe of... Let me find his card again. Severe is 4, so you'll take 2.
Cool. And he's down to hard to kill range.
Yes. The Gator is done. Boop.
Okay. Who else? Let's go with Restless Spirit. I guess it's going to want to make a corpse that goes off. I'll do it there. Then he's going to walk twice. So essentially he's going to end up here, and he's going to give shielded to... probably to himself, to be honest. Here you go.
Okay. We are going to activate the Grootslang. The Grootslang is going to charge the Komainu. He's going to charge. 2, 3. Oh, he can't. He'll charge in. Haha.
Cool. Terrifying check. Terrifying 12.
I am spooked, so that will fail. And I am going to assist the Gator number 2. Gator number 2 is no longer on fire.
Very well executed.
I try. Grootslang is done.
Soul Porter's gonna focus and pass back to you.
Figured. Gator number 2 is going to activate. He's going to assist Gator 1 on his burning. It'll go off. Or be no longer burn-in. And we're just going to walk to be in base contact with Yin.
Yep.
And that's all we can do.
Cool.
Gator's done.
We have Silurid left. Okay, I'll use Ashigaru up top and focus and pass back to you.
I will spend a pass token.
Cool. So, you can't score Outflank this turn. That's good to know. You don't have any ski markers on my side of the board. You potentially can score bait and switch on my Komainu if it runs across the board, but I can't believe I didn't put myself within 1 inch of this last time. Okay, so how do we want to do this? So right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 1, 1. Let's go straight north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, doesn't feel terrible, right? The other thing I could do is like climb on top of this rock, charge the Silurid.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't feel great. So do I double walk and then tell him to command me? The other thing, of course, is I could just Yanlo could destroy the lair marker. That doesn't feel great either. Okay, yeah. Let's. Oh, and then Yanlo could shoot the Silurid.
He could.
That feels pretty good. Better go bang the Komainu. But I think I'd rather obey it. Obey goes off. Gain a focus. How do I want to do this? Probably just keep walking, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Yanlo's gonna happily pop over here.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you.
That makes sense.
Oh, and I dropped myself in base contact, if that wasn't clear.
No, that was clear, yeah. So you currently have Yanlo left?
That's correct.
Okay. So we'll have Silurid number 3 go. Silurid number 3 is going to try and leap. He gets it. He'll go here.
Cool.
He'll throw a marker down. And then he is going to focus.
Oh, I forgot you have Silurid number 2. Oh, damn. So I can't stop your outflank. Or I could be spread, I guess. But okay, so Yanlo wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to interact to pick up that symbol, because that seems like a good place to be. How are we on time? Okay.
We're pretty good on time.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a couple AP left. So I probably want to move this Komainu along. So let's where he wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
And we said these parts you can just walk over. So 1, 2, 3. Drops a ski marker, which I could eat at the end of the turn, but I'd rather eat your ski marker.
Mm-hmm.
Something over here. 2 AP left. Let's obey the Komainu.
Well, 1 OP left. 1 AP left. Because you took the action to remove the strategy marker.
Yeah, so I interacted, bonus action to where he rode, and then
Correct.
I have 2 AP left? Yeah.
Oh,
okay, yeah,
sorry.
so
That's right.
Obey. He gains focus, but he's capped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Yanlo could place inside the building. I mean, if he places here, you can't even see the Komainu, which feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Effigy has an engagement range of some kind, I'm assuming?
He does. It is 0 inches.
Alternatively, I could kill this lair marker back here, but I feel like it's more disruptive to kill this ski marker.
It is right where I would be drawing cards with Zoraida for it, so.
Okay, so... is that... I think I do want to do this. I'm a little bit safer, and then I can interact and drop my scheme. The next turn I can potentially pick up that symbol relatively quickly. Wait. Okay. Is there anywhere I can place that I will... No, there's nowhere I can place. Okay. Cool. That's my table done, I think, right? Yeah, everything's activated.
I think so. All right. I'm going to activate Silurid number 2 because he's my last model to activate. He's going to leap. He does.
That would have been so bad.
Oh, you're telling me. I'm gonna go here,
Yep.
and I'm gonna delete the other version, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3.
Catch and release.
You
Very
got
nice.
it. So he's gonna go there, and that is going to be the end of the turn. I lose injured.
Or injured, or shielded.
No burning.
Oh,
and
this
nonsense.
aspect arrow activated, so should no longer have slow.
Correct.
Oh, sorry, I should have drawn a card when I ate your lair marker. Do you mind
Oh
if I
yeah,
do that
go
now?
ahead. Go ahead.
Cool. I'm just going to discard it anyway. And ready for scheme declaration?
Yes.
I of course, declare spread.
Yep. I will declare catch and release on Silurid number 2. And I do not get the strategy. You do. There we go. So we have his 3-1. Going into turn 4.
Awesome. With 1 hour 17 left, I'm just going to grab a drink of water real quick.
Yeah. I'll pause record. And we're back at the top of turn 4. I am going to reshuffle. I will discard the Black Joker. And then draw my hand.
Then initiative when you're ready.
Yeah. I have a 7 plus 1.
I have a 2.
Do you care?
I do feel like it's probably pretty decent to give you a hard time here.
Probably is, yeah.
So let's... What do we want to use? Let's go to a 10.
10, you say? I like a 10. I will copy that.
Cool.
But plus 1 because math. And it's now time to go. And I'll start with Zoraida.
I have 9 models. Sorry, how many do you have?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so 8 to your 9, so I'll have a pass token.
Cool.
I am going to start with... by going there is the intent... I think I can see your Komainu.
Oh, yep. Makes sense to me.
Effigies are not super tall.
Yeah.
But first...
Silly positioning on my part.
First, we're going to target this Komainu with bumps and boils. So stat 6 versus your willpower.
Cool.
You have positive because of Manos' thing.
Oh, yes, of course.
And I would like to make this happen. So that is going to be a 19.
Cool, against my 11, so you are on a straight flip.
Yep.
Unless you focused, in which case it's pause.
I did not. Care to cheat?
Nope.
All right. And that is a mighty moderate 3, which is still 1 because of armor, which is still enough.
Yep.
Which is all that matters. We will go ahead and we're going to do the same thing to Komainu number 1.
Rude. I'm going to use my focus.
That's fair. Swing. I have an 8.
I have a 12 plus, I believe, 4, so I have a 16.
Cool. We're going to go to a 18.
Cool.
No trigger to declare, just a negative twist to damage.
And I gain stunned.
Yep, that's the big one. Moderate 3, so 1 whole damage.
Nice.
We're going to go ahead and eat this scrap marker with, what's it called? Lost Knowledge. And we get it with Seal Fate. I'll draw my cards. I'm going to nominate... you will have to activate Soul Porter next.
Cool.
And then bonus action, because that's all I got. I can see Grootslang because he's a very big boy. And he is an 8. So, Mr. Grootslang, I'm going to give him a Witch's Brew. I do. And he is now size 5 with +1 to everything.
Seems real good.
Yeah, and then she draws a card for activating. She's done.
Okay, so the Soul Porter can afford to move at this point because Restless Spirit has it covered. But since they're kind of the easiest to kill, I think I like the double cover, so I'm going to activate Do Nothing and pass back to you.
Okay. My next action is going to be controversial. I'm going to activate Gator number 2 before Yin kills him. And we're going to just bite Yin a few times.
Cool.
Ignore your terrifying because I am a Gator. Gators don't care. I have a 9.
I have a 10 plus 5, I believe, for 15 total.
Your defense 5?
I'm double checking, but yep, confirmed. Defense 5.
Okay. Go ahead and throw a 9 in. Oh, wait, no, it's equals cards. That's going to fail. I'll flurry, discard a card, and bite you again. That's a 15 with execute.
At 14. I think this is fine, right? Yeah, that's fine.
All right, 15 execute. Double negative because hard to wound. And weak of 2.
Cool.
And then I'll second AP bite you.
Cool.
Got a 14 puncture because it's built in.
18.
Hey, that is going to miss. Gator's done. Gator 2,
okay, so
excuse me.
If Yin activates, I gain stun and discard 2 cards effectively. So maybe we'll save that for later in the turn.
Well, you could discard 3 cards.
That is very true. I do not like that option either. Let's have a look at Toshiro's stats. What do you have in the area that can score points? Nothing yet. Okay, so Toshiro wants to activate.
Mm-hmm.
He's just going to take a focus punch on the Silurid.
Sounds good. I have a 10.
I'm going to take a 14. Do you wish to cheat?
I do. Feels a bit... You're at 14, you have focus, and what does your damage track look like?
2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5. So a severe that you force out is going to kill me, so I will go to a 19.
Oh, a 5 wouldn't kill you, but yeah.
Well, effectively, because you would then charge me to follow up and kill me.
Ah, yes, yeah. Okay.
So that's a 19?
19. Is that even worth... I mean, I feel like I should be pinging damage on this model when I can, so yeah, I'm going to go to a 19 as well.
Okay.
I could my loyal servant, but no one's nearby, so I'm going to take a single minus, which luckily is still that moderate 4 that I needed.
And I will butterfly jump. Boop, boop, boop.
However, since you've not activated, if I fail to kill you, that would mean that you get to come back and pick up this reliquary. So I don't think I'm that dedicated to the cause. Okay. I am instead going to focus and possibly foul-mouth motivation someone. Oh yeah, I can do it on the Ashigaru. So yeah, we'll foul-mouth motivation him. Goes off with the shielded trigger, heals him for 2. He's already capped on focus, but that shielded's going to be useful. So back to you.
Okay. We'll activate that Silurid. He's going to leap. He does. Like the frog boss that he is. To there. He's going to go into this corner. And he's going to drop a scheme marker.
That's rude.
And he's done.
I just run up and try to kill you with the Restless Spirit. What's their move?
Their move is 5.
Okay. Doesn't seem like what I want to be doing with my times. So at the same time, don't want to. You can't draw any more cards this turn, right? So.
No, I cannot.
Okay. I could also use Yan Lo to push Yin out of engagement with the Gators. That seems kind of cool. I'm pretty sure, though, I just pick up a symbol, right? Like, that's way better than anything else I could do. I move him 3. Place myself within 3. Then Oh, I think I'm actually past 3 inches there. So what I could do is I could command my Komainu to walk. Which lets me go pick up that symbol. That's pretty much the most important thing, right? Then maybe I hit the Grootslang with something. It would be quite comical to just... Oh, that seems hilarious, actually. Okay. Can I actually pull all this off? I don't think so.
If it means anything to you, I believe in you.
Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stack the deck. I'm going to obey. That's 2 actions. Oh, so then I'm going to run out of AP. Okay. So I don't need to stack the deck. I just want to believe in the heart of the cards, probably. All right, let's obey the Komainu. No. Okay, this is enough. Komainu's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is kind of beyond those incorporeal, so yes. I can just walk through them like that.
He is a dream within a dream, as they say in Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay, so so I'll land there. I'll pick up that symbol, so that's 2 of my AP. Then I will boost the Komainu, I guess. I think this 1, 2, 3. I wanted to do cooler stuff, but alas, and then Yano has to teleport over. Is there any reason to teleport that far up when I could be teleporting? Nope, so I'm going to teleport down here. And then I'm going to focus on Yano.
Okay.
Oh, I should have interacted and then... Oh well. Back to you.
We'll have Gator 1 activate. Gator 1 is going to just walk over to Yin. And is going to bite Yin. Nom 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 nom. I have an 11.
I have a 9. You can have it.
All right, built-in puncture, so single neg. That's weak of 2.
Cool.
And I'll discard a card, and I will bite you again with Flurry. I've got a 13.
9. This is your last AP?
It is.
At this point, it feels pretty reasonable to... Oh, first mate hasn't activated yet. That's rude.
And neither has Grootslang.
Okay. I think I do cheat this anyway, so I'm going to cheat that.
Okay. That fails, Gator's done.
Okay. Do I... Yeah, I should activate Yin before she dies. Okay, so Yin is going to...
Gain stunned and discard your hand.
Sorry, no, well, let's see. So if you focus, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll discard my hand, gain stunned. And I will try to attack Gator number 2. Wow.
You have attacked Gator number 2 successfully.
20 versus, I assume you're an 8, so I have a positive twist. Cool. Still, it's weak 2, but that's good enough.
Blap.
Then I'll turn around and because I couldn't trigger that, unfortunately, so I will turn around and punch Gator number 1.
Gator number 1 says no.
Your activation.
Okay, we're going to have Grootslang go. Grootslang's going to try and bite Yin. Willpower 5. Passes. So I'm sorry, I say bite, but I should be specific about the action I am taking. We will Deadly Claws. Yes, Deadly Claws.
Excellent. I've got an 18.
You sure do. We will try that a second time. Terrifying. We pass, and the attack flip. Hey!
Okay. This time I've only got a 9.
I have a 20.
Wow, so positive twist rate. Very nice.
Well, straight flip because of hard to wound.
Yeah.
But you are correct.
Oh, yeah, would have been. Yeah.
So straight flip, swing, moderate 4.
That's the kill.
Blap. And I think that means Komainu has all 3 relics now?
The reliquaries don't pass on death anyway, so...
I thought they did. I
don't think so. Let me double check. They do when a model dies, but only within 6 inches, I think. So, so she didn't have Manos' reliquary, and then Yin, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, they can pass it on, and then Yin's demise. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure it's within 6 inches. Within 8 inches. Okay.
That's Grootslang done.
Cool. Probably should have put someone close to it, but I guess he didn't really need it. Okay, let's go with the Restless Spirit before anything happens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's take a focus smack at your Silurid.
No!
Against your move, I believe.
Oh dear. You have successfully hit my move. I'm at a 9.
I've got a 16. Do you
have
wish
a
to cheat?
16. 9 to 6. Yeah, I will put you to a straight flip.
Okay.
Is this 2, 3, 4?
It's 2, 3, 4. It's going to kill you regardless.
Then I'll keep this.
Yeah, I'm slightly more likely to Black Joker.
Yeah.
I will declare Dismember in case I Black Joker. So positive flip.
Nah, you don't.
So that's 4 damage.
Blah. Okay, well that knocks out my second point of catch and release. Although I think at this point it's pretty clear you've got the game in the bag. Let's just see what diff turns out being.
That's the hope. Your activation.
Okay. I will have Silurid up top go. Silurid up top is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not going to move. He's going to leap. And does. Because you have Komainu left to activate, you have the Ashigaru left to activate, and that's it. Is that correct?
Oh, it's the Komainu not... Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot that it had activated. Yeah, so Komainu is available as well.
And...
Cool.
At this point, I think you're smart enough to know what I'm doing, so we're going to go here, and we're going to drop a scheme marker.
Cool.
That's Silurid done.
Very nice. Okay, so I have a couple Ashigaru. I'll go with Ashigaru up top. He's going to take the concentrate action, which does nothing, and he's done.
We will have the first mate go. The first mate is going to leap. He does get it, but I'm going to cheat this in so I can showboat. And he is going to go to here. And he's going to interact. And he's going to drop a scheme marker here.
Seems good.
And then he's going to go 6 inches this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He's very good.
He draws a card from Showboat. And the board is yours.
Okay, so you're going to try to kill my Soul Porter before the Restless Spirit gets back. But I don't think I can do anything about that, because I could have the Ashigaru run down here, but then that seems useless.
Because then I just go to the other marker, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, let's keep laying down these ski markers. Oh, no, you can eat ski markers.
I sure can.
So I'm not going to bother with that silliness.
And I apologize, I do have Intrepid Effigy left to go, who can push Zoraida.
All right, so I'll activate this Ashigaru, and I'm going to do nothing. Back to you.
All right, I will have the Intrepid go. Intrepid is just going to go... yeah, I think... Okay, so I can try and push Z backwards, but that seems counterproductive. I don't think I am... Oh, wait, that... because you still have the ability to move twice. And that means you can still get out of her line of sight. So pushing her back means that she's going to be unable to do anything to affect the rest of the board. So we're going to go 1, 2 to be here. And then we're going to push Z. Z relents. It'll go off. Z will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will push 1, 2, 3, 4 towards her. And in case it matters, I'll pop my aura. I will fail. Now the board is yours.
Okay. So I need to end somewhere where Zoraida can't see me.
Mm-hmm.
Seems simple enough. Just using that. Let's see. Maybe I should do something like come here and shoot the gator, but then can Zoraida see me there?
I don't think so.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so what if I just come over here and vomit on the gator? Oh, well, for one thing, that is severe terrain, so no, I can't actually move that far, in which case I can't actually do it. So, there's solid reason to think. Oh, that doesn't really work, does it? Okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Zoraida can't see me, I assume.
That is correct.
Then we'll drop beyond low there, and stun falls off.
Yep.
Turn over.
All right, I think that's the turn. So
I get my symbol. Sorry.
I'm going to reveal spread them out.
Yep.
And I will take the one here in the corner. I will take this one next to Silurid, and I'll take this one down here.
Seems good.
And Grootslang is no longer juiced. Clear moved. And going into turn 5.
Very nice.
I'll discard that. I'll keep these two.
Okay, trying my 6.
And okay.
Cool.
Ready when you are.
Yep, initiative flip.
Yeah! A 7.
I have an 11.
Oh no! I'll go to an 11 plus 1.
Cool, you can have it.
Woo! Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 models to your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll have a pass token. And if you guessed start with Zoraida, you'd be correct.
Excellent.
Zoraida's first trick is she's going to eat this corpse marker.
Yep.
With Lost Knowledge. It goes off. I am not going to declare the trigger to...
Cool.
I did this in the wrong order. Okay. 1...
You can take it back, that's fine. What did you mean to declare?
No, I meant to walk first, discard cards so that I wouldn't discard...
All right, okay.
But
that's fine. You haven't gained any new information. You can do that.
All right. Well, I drew the cards over onto the right-hand side of my deck, so these cards are the ones I will discard.
Okay.
If that is okay with you.
Yeah, totally.
They're just a pair of 2s. She's walking. She 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still within draw off that corpse marker range. And folks, if I didn't do that, well, yell at me in the comments, please. Add comments to my videos. Those two let 2 other models take walk actions. First mate is going to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6. There we go.
Cool.
And Grootslang is going to take a walk action. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. So he's now got you in his stinky aura, and he's covering that aura, or that thing. I drew my cards. I walked. I have a bonus action. For my bonus action, I'm going to try and make Gator big. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and throw the Mend trigger. Gator is now the Big Gator again.
Seems good.
And he had Mend. And I'm just in range to eat this corpse for the last lost knowledge. And I hit that. I'm going to cheat in the 9 of Masks for Seal Fate. I'm going to say you have to activate this Ashigaru up here next.
Cool.
Draw my 2 cards, and my activation, draw a card from Nefarious Pact. And Zoraida's done.
Ashigaru activates, does nothing, it's back to you.
All right. First mate is going to activate. First mate's going to leap. Because I'm out of punch totem range. And we're going to cheat in this 8 of Masks to get the suit we need, because why would he have otherwise? I know why. And he's going to take a regular plebeian attack on the Soul Porter.
I'll use my focus.
Swing. Oh, no!
The focus gave me the Black Joker.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's so bad.
That's 13 with Crit Strike. I'm thinking I'm on a straight flip for you.
Yeah, I have a 5.
Yeah.
Yep, straight
That's
flip.
4.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay.
And I will draw a card. I will grab the symbol marker. Get strap point on the board. First mate draws a card for cheating.
It's real bad news bears for me. Okay, so luckily you don't have your second point of spread them out yet, so Silurid can't score both by himself, so what I need to do is I probably want to deal with your Gator, but also activating Yanlo feels pretty good here.
Excuse me. I think dealing with the Gator and activating Yanlo are one and the same.
Yes. Just trying to figure out if I want to use my action to stack the deck. I probably can't afford to, right? I think I just... So Grootslang's got a 2-inch range, so...
Yeah.
Oh, do I suffer friendly fire with this attack? I don't think so, right? Yeah, this action ignores friendly fire. Okay, so if I just take a focused attack against the Grootslang to start off with, that seems reasonable. Okay, focused attack against the Grootslang. I have an... Which is your lower stat? Defense or willpower?
Willpower,
right?
Yeah, so I have an 8 currently.
I have an 18 against your willpower.
All right. 8 to 18. I'm imagining you've got a high tome here, so I'm going to have to let it go.
Okay, then you are correct when you say I have a high tome. Cheat to 16 tomes. So that's... Do you have hard to wound? I don't think so, right?
No, all they have is being stinky.
Okay, so focus takes me back to that straight flip. Straight flipping it. And of course declare hole in the world. 2 damage. That's fine. I don't intend to kill Grootslang. And then... Oh, sorry, I already marked it.
Oh, okay.
What I really wanted to do was dump you inside the building. That would have been great. But I think just up here probably is the best bet. So we'll throw you over there. We will Wary Road the Komainu. And now the question is, does the Komainu want to run off and try to complete spread them out? I think I should at least put pressure to make you... let's see. Okay, so Komainu goes 1, 2, 3. So I've done 1 action so far. Wait, why is there a ski... Did I already have a ski marker here from earlier?
From top right?
Oh, from here?
Oh, no, you just put that there right now while you were doing your planning.
Oh, okay, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we'll drop this key marker as far away from you as we can. I'm going to jump over here. We're going to eat the symbol.
Yep.
Okay, so that's 2 AP and a bonus. So I have 1 AP left. So the real question, I guess, is do I? I mean, if the Komainu charges you and hits, like, there's a decent chance it kills you, but you do have +1 stats,
I am
which
defense
I'm not.
6.
Yeah, your defense 6 against my defense 5. That doesn't feel good. Nonetheless, I will obey the Komainu as my final act. Actually, hold on. Sorry, do you mind if I just put this ski marker up here so that
I
the
don't mind.
Komainu
Yeah,
and your Grootslang cannot reach it? Wait, are you move 6 or move 7?
I am move 6 now.
Okay, cool.
And I have
And
ambush.
Grootslang. All right.
Grootslang also has ambush and also has unimpeded.
Cool. I am going to cheat to pass this obey.
Mm-hmm.
I just charge. I mean, charging you feels pretty good. That means that you have to deal with me. But I think I'd rather put points pressure.
Point surprises.
So focus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Back to you.
Would you like to teleport Yan Lo?
In fact, I am required to teleport Yan Lo. I don't think it matters. Oh, yeah, it does, because I can eat this corpse for the card.
There you go. All right. Oh, let's see. You have Toshiro, Restless Spirit, and Komainu left.
Add an Ashigaru.
I don't. I am discounting the Ashigaru as a relevant model.
Yeah, he's a pass token.
that may be rude of me, but it is what it is. I'm going to activate the Intrepid Effigy, who's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and drop a scheme marker.
Yeah, so there's the scheme marker. Okay, well, I think this is just not possible, eh? Like, because I could walk over, drop the thing. Oh yeah, Grootslang hasn't activated, has he?
He has not.
Okay, well, let's keep the pressure on by the Komainu existing.
Mm-hmm.
Ashigaru 2 activates and does nothing.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, that's a terrible idea. I'm going to activate Toshiro and focus. And, does he even focus? He's going to not focus. He's going to Daimyo's gift on the Ashigaru.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fail. He'll do it again. That's a pass. I'll just double check that I'm not cheating and you are allowed to do it to the same model twice.
That is a good question.
And he's going to clear the mass trigger so he can move up to 3 inches. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, essentially. Still. Okay. Here you go.
What in the world could he be going for? It only just occurred to me that you haven't revealed your other scheme.
That's correct.
I don't think Grootslang is doing much else other than this, so he's going to just walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ambush 1, 2, 3, and eat your strategy marker. And for folks at home, I'm going to use the different levels. I'm going to send the Grootslang to level 3. Remove this scheme marker. And then using these chevrons here on the left-hand side, go to the next level up and always show. And that way, you don't have to move models to get stuff that's under their bases. Grootslang is done.
Okay.
So that should deny...
Yeah, there was no way for me to stop it, I think. So if I go here and then charge you, I'm giving myself the best chances of disrupting you. I guess I'm pretty sure this Gator no longer matters. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. So let's walk, charge, give Yan Lo. Oh, actually, I should position somewhere where I can shoot you with Yan Lo if need be. So focused attack.
Yeah.
Didn't I used Yanlo's focus before? Sorry, I'll remove that now. 3 cards. I'm not beating your 19.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'll obey you on load to do me again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I care that much. Back to you.
Okay. Um, I think I just realized what it is you have. So kudos. Because I believe you have bait and switch on first mate.
A reasonable theory,
Mm-hmm.
given that I'm moving towards him.
Yes. The trick is, I don't know that you're going to be able to get there.
I don't know if I can.
Need to be 4 inches of a friendly scheme marker. Ashigaru 5 move?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. So you're going to get it. The only thing I could do would be to try and engage you with a Silurid, but then I don't get the marker down. So
Guaranteed point sounds pretty good relative to
mm-hmm.
possible denial. I will also point out that my Restless Spirit can score it as well.
Yeah. We're going to go ahead and have Silurid drop a marker. He's going to leap. He gets it, and he's just going to go to here, and just out of an abundance of caution, he'll drop another marker.
That's quite reasonable. And all you have left is Gator.
All I have left is Gator.
So I will move over here, drop that ski marker in range of the first mate, who cannot do any other further movements this game, I believe, and back to you.
Yep. We're going to go ahead and have Gator number 1 activate, and he's going to shimmy closer to the Komainu.
Yep.
And he's going to nom ya. Nom 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 nom.
I use my focus.
I have a 15.
I have a 13. I will cheat to a 16.
I will meet you at a 16 and declare the built-in puncture for a single negative.
Cool.
Yeah! And that's moderate of 3. So 1 damage.
Yep.
I will then discard a card. Boop. And bite you again.
Rude. So I'm only 2 cards this time.
11. With
10.
execute.
This is literally the last activation of the game, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't
have
bait and switch me anyway, so. Oh, I have the Ashigaru left. Yeah, I'll go to a 16.
All right, that'll fail. That is the last action for me, though. So go ahead.
Okay. Ashigaru can't do anything, so. Yep, end of turn effect.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were correct. I have bait and switch on the first mate.
All right, so I will deny the second point, because first mate is more expensive than 7 stones, and he's in your deployment zone. I will get a strategy point this turn, and I will get my second spread them out. So that will be a 6-4 victory to you.
Excellent.
Great game.
Yeah, great game. That was Zoraida's activations were so punishing. It was really difficult, and I think this was a really good build for her. Like, people underestimated Gators before, and I think they were really good before, but +1 stat across the board. Like, I was so scared of those Gators just ripping apart my models, and then they did.
Yeah, I think the big thing for this game has been Toshiro paid for himself easily in shutting down strategy markers. I forgot about symbols not blocking line of sight, and was really relying on being able to jump to the other side to get it.
Right, yeah.
I think if I were to do it again, I'm going to hold off on that thought. So, do you have time to chat about the game?
Yeah, totally.
Because I'll tell you, going in, seeing Yan Lo on corner, I wanted to go Z2 because I was doing the math earlier, and someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think on corner we're something like 50 inches. Like the diagonal is like 50 inches.
Yep, so 51, I think.
Yeah, so there's no way I'm reliably getting a first turn obey off, like arcing through something. And you have access to laugh off and unyielding on Izamu. So
Yeah.
Like the likely targets are just not good, so it didn't feel like a good pool to use Obey, which is why I really wanted to leverage Z2. And I think a big mistake I made that you capitalized on was I got Z stuck in here. So you were able to go for spread them out because I couldn't eat your markers. And I did go with her early, so I couldn't reactively remove markers, which was a fair thing. But I mean, how do you like Yanlo 2? Have you played much Yanlo 2?
Yeah, this is like my fourth game with him, and I've played him on symbols a couple of times because like he's just so good into symbols because between Manos, Yin, and the Komainu with Yanlo, like you could do like as you could see, even when you were symbol blocking, they were basically unstoppable. They were just moving models willy nilly.
He's
Um,
so fast.
it's
I mean,
so fast.
let's remind the folks at home. He started here, and he went do 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 do.
And he was spending AP that entire time. That wasn't him
Yeah,
just walking around the board. He was like literally doing stuff that entire time.
yeah,
A single
attacking.
Komainu can move 21 inches in its activation if it has his reliquary, which is just
It's really
wild.
good.
Um,
It's really
yeah.
good. I think anyone who suspects Yanlo 2 is going to want to start investing in some anti armor.
Yeah, and I think since Yanlo One also does kind of like Izamu, and you, I think anti armor is a really good investment into Yanlo,
Mm-hmm.
and I think once people start recognizing that, the game gets a little bit harder. But also, most of the time, if you don't want your Komainu to get hit, you can stay safe. But the anti armor adds that little bit of pressure of like, oh, I have to position away from you or my Komainu dies.
Mm-hmm.
Because without them, like this list gets a lot worse.
Yeah,
um,
I don't think this is a pool for a Yanlo for Gokudo. I think Gokudo really want to
yeah,
stick with
yeah.
Yanlo 1.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I agree. Like you want the, and because one of the nice thing about Gokudo is their bonus action, but
mm-hmm.
you already get what like just an insane bonus action. Give your master an extra AP with
Yeah.
these Kawaii like with the reliquary. I was a little bit worried about Zoraida one because she can obey the Komainu and they can that ignores laugh off, but
Mm-hmm.
then I thought, well, what are you going to do? You're going to make me move 7 inches, and then I'll just move 21 inches on my activation. So
Right.
it
It's not
didn't feel.
like at best, if I spend my ensorcel on you, I can run you back and essentially
Yeah.
say you have to spend you only get an extra 7 on your activation rather than
Yeah.
and you're still getting triple positives to deny to resist.
Yeah.
I think I was really hoping to be able to get a stunned onto Yan Lo and then keep and that's the other thing is I wasn't able to leverage lingering curses because I was really coming into this matchup. I was planning to try and stick a stun on Yan Lo, on Manos. Um, those were my priority targets because I figure when they're stunned and they're not getting their triggers and they're not getting their extra bonus action, like and it's costing AP.
Yeah. Manos is pretty miserable when he's stunned.
Yeah, I mean we saw that he was stunned and he was
Yeah.
you were like I guess I had to punch a 5 stone model. You know.
With my 2, 3, 4 damage track.
Mm-hmm. Um, I but yeah, so it was an interesting pool. When I saw Yan Lo for me, I trying to let me remind myself what was the pool. So
um.
Outflank was out for me. I did not
Yeah.
want to try it because you can collapse. You have the mobility to collapse on a corner and just get rid of
Yeah.
it.
And corner symbols, like you'd rather be running at the symbols than the
Yeah,
outflank.
bait and switch was a thought because you're gonna try and come for my symbols, but I I was not comfortable with the second point because of how
Yeah.
fast John Lowe is, and he can just, you know, oh, I'll just cross the board at the end of the game to deny the end game point easily. Um,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I figured catch and release would be a 1 pointer, Deathbeds, though. Were you worried at all for deathbeds or considering it or nah?
Um, no, because it's just unless you generate your own markers consistently,
Mm-hmm.
and both of us are playing marker removal masters, so I was like, there's zero chance either of us is taking
That's fair.
deathbeds because it's like
That's
there
fair.
weren't markers to work with. And, yeah,
Um, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking coming into this. I don't know. Was there any other like thoughts or insight you had um,
yeah, I
beforehand?
did. I did that video on the analysis for the pools, but yeah, once it was
Mm-hmm.
Zoraida, I guess my biggest challenge was like, do I pick Yanlo one because of possibility of Zoraida obeys? And I was like, I seriously considered it, but then I thought, the obeys don't set me that far back, and Yanlo 2 is way better at supporting Toshiro, and as we saw here, like that
Mm-hmm.
was so brutal. That I think, yeah, it's very hard to give up the Toshiro symbol locking, which I've done
Mm-hmm.
with Molly, but the difference with Molly is then she's in your base as well, and then you just feel like you've got like half your team is in your base.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas here, I felt like almost my entire crew was over the board, and then there were a couple support models in my base that just
Mm-hmm.
guarded really, really effectively.
Yeah,
Um,
for their cost, Toshiro, yeah, he is an expensive investment, and the Restless Spirit being what a 5 stone upgrade to him basically.
yeah,
Um, but you got 10 stones out of it, and anyone who's listened to Other Coast knows how we feel about Ashigaru, as they are one of the best 5 stone models in the game. Not to
yeah,
hire, but as a summon, they're incredible. And if you're not playing with them, you really ought to give them a try. Um,
yeah. And
it
that's what I thought is that your Corner Zoraida doesn't have really the tools to kill Ashigaru.
mm-mm.
She does have the tools to reposition them, but then that would again mean that she herself would have to cross the entire map, which is like, oh, that's terrible for you if your master has to get
Yeah,
into my deployment zone. Um,
yeah, that is not a thing I plan to do. I will say, Grootslang was interesting this game. Um,
yeah,
I
he was actually really annoying. Like,
mhm.
I did, yeah, he was annoying.
Normally I've been running Bad Juju in that slot as my 2-inch engage tall boy. That is like either my obey turret or just kind of like the thing I throw in the way. I kind of liked how I was able to bounce around the board a bit more. Definitely going to have to give him more tries. But
And another one to consider is the Adzi, because with that
mm-hmm,
move 7 and that ambush, it does get tied up by engagement, but it's
mm-hmm.
also got that pulse of 1 damage and burning. And funnily enough, I didn't think about this, but if you did have Adzi, they could have one of those can grind through Ashigaru pretty fast because it's just so much ping damage. Um,
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of one of those. Turner from the Swamp Fiends Discord, he brought one and it just wrecked my face. I just yeah, that it was like a coin flip on which one I wanted to go with. I wanted to try Grootslang just for the ability to hard reposition to my strategy markers if I needed to, but
yeah, and I
offense.
think it.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, I was just gonna say Groot slaying defensively, like that was so much work for me to work around him and the Gators. Like that
Mm-hmm.
was so much pressure. And I think your list was an amazing list. Like so many crews would have struggled to answer 3 Silurid and a first mate on corner symbols with spread them out and catch and release. Except I just happened to be playing the perfect like counter to that of like, oh well, I'm just gonna throw 2 inch engage on everything. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so that's a bit of
2 inch
a
engage is
matchup.
strong. It is very
Yeah,
strong, and it's a good tool to have in your pocket. Uh, but yeah, no, Swamp Fiend have good tools. Yanlo has good tools. Um, this Gaining Ground season has really shown the value of being able to interact and get scheme markers out. Because I think
yeah.
I think most of half the schemes like involve scheme markers. Um, I haven't done too much with Don't Mind Me models lately, but this has given me more thinks about them. Though I don't think Bayou really. Well, we have Trixie.
Well, funnily enough, and I mentioned my analysis video, like Yanmo is a consideration specifically against Bayou because they don't mind me models other than Trixie, and if my opponent wanted to try like get Trixie to walk across this entire board, I was fine with that. Um, so like, and I think that's uh like one of the things that where I've started to try to start to abuse the game is I'm starting to pick masters based on enemy factions, and I think it's really showing results because I don't think Bayou has that many tools for just dealing with the 2-inch engage on the symbols.
That is fair. That is fair. And um, I deliberately did not watch your round two video because I didn't
Oh,
feel it
that's
would be
very sporting of
sportsmanlike.
you.
I'll give it a listen after this. And I encourage folks to give it a listen, and I'm probably going to throw a link to it in the notes here. But I do appreciate you taking the time to put those analysis videos together because it is nice to see the thought processes that you go through.
And to be honest, like it is making me a better player. Sitting down and taking the time to do this, like I am noticing um, a tremendous boost because I'm pretty good with these crews, but like I'm nowhere near. So normally I'm a Molly main. Like I've got hundreds of games with Molly. I'm nowhere near where I am with that Molly game. But I'm noticing the payoff of taking the time to sit and think is kind of having. Like this is actually a bigger win than most of my Molly games would have been. Um, so like I feel like it's definitely and so I would recommend even if other people don't want to make an actual video, if you just sit down and go through the same process and talk to yourself out loud. Like I found it so helpful.
It really is. And especially in the world of Vassal, like there's a lot of value in all right, these are the crews. If I were to deploy, like do some test deployments, some test unpacks for turn one, especially for corner,
Sure.
because there's not often a lot of conflict turn one. So you can really get that whole, okay, how do I unpack from this corner? Well, what if my opponent puts me here? Well, how do I unpack that way? There is a bit of, you can do it in kitchen table land if you're doing it in, physical space. So, yeah, I think that's a valuable tool for folks. But,
Yeah. And then one thing I find as well is once you start doing it a lot, you get so fast at it that even in a tournament, you can take a quick look and be like, on this table, I'm really like, if I was a defender on this table, I was going to take Kenshiro to get myself some, uh, to get my Komainu to ignore severe terrain. And that's the sort of decisions you start to need to be able to make really quickly in a tournament. And if you practice doing it on Vassal, I find that helps.
100%. Like, especially with Bayou, for you Bayou players, we have a lot of things that are about, there's a little bit of dirtle in Bayou that other factions don't have a lot of. I'm thinking like Brewmaster, especially Brewmaster 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've put in a couple of games with him, and it's definitely speeding up, but goodness gracious, it's almost Wong 1 levels of flipping my own deck of things. Just like, all right, I just blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that sound was. But yeah, so thanks. Before we call it, did you have any shout outs or any other plugs you'd like to give?
Well, first off, thanks to you for A, the game, and B, like hosting all these videos. And I'll try to get the next round one up in like 3 days' time.
For sure, yeah. It's my pleasure. And folks listening, if you're still here at this point in the video and you have your own video that you'd like to host and you don't want to go through the hassle of making a YouTube channel, hit me up. It's all good. All right. Well, hey, thanks again and have a good night or day.
You too. Have a good night.
All right.